guys, welcome back to Pat Max Adventures. I am Patrick. Magandang umaga. Good morning. Mabuhay. Actually, it isn't. It's almost noon, so the morning time is just about over. If you guys are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and join the community to follow my journeys here in the Philippines. Today, I am back down at Manila Bay after 2 weeks. Ta-da! To see what things look like with the white sand beach and just to see Manila Bay again. I know that the white sand beach opened up this weekend. I did come this weekend, but I wasn't able to get out on the beach and it was very crowded. So I decided to stop filming and to come back here during the week after things kind of settled down. Right now I'm walking up Manila Bay walkway up to the white sand beach. So let's head up there and see what it looks like now, and let's see how much I'm able to see. There's also another recycling bin here. This recycling bin wasn't here 2 weeks ago or in this location, so maybe they're starting to put out more recyclable bins, which is great to see, because the last time I was here I only saw one, but this is so far the second one that I've seen, so that's really good. And here is the third recyclable bin that I have seen. So this is really great to see how quickly they are implementing putting more recyclable bins in. That's really good. Here it is, guys. Wow, the beach looks amazing. It is so smoothed out. You can see all the work that they've put in. Apparently they've just finished phase 1 and there's a phase 2 that they're going to be going in. So there's a lot more to this project to come in the future. This is so interesting to see it up close, guys, after 2 weeks. It definitely looks a lot bigger than I initially thought that it was going to be. Seeing it in person, you can see how spread out it is. And they're telling me to leave, so we will continue this conversation somewhere else. The security, I don't know if they're security police or the military, but they don't want people standing up there permanently. So to stand up there, if you're going to take a picture, it's got to be quick and then keep walking along. So that's one thing that has definitely changed, which is good for the social distancing, that they're going to keep people moving, quick picture, and then move it along. So one thing I noticed right off the bat, after 2 weeks, guys, these buoys have extended much further out. I'm assuming to collect more trash. I have to say it already looks a bit cleaner than it was 2 weeks ago. And you can see out here, there's this huge looking ship barge thing, which I'm guessing is helping dredge up maybe some of the trash or keeping this area clean. But it's great to see the difference just within 2 weeks. I definitely see a difference here in person. This has definitely turned into a bit of a local tourist attraction. Even today is Tuesday, which I decided to come and check out the beach again after the hype during the weekend. I know they did allow people out on the beach, but it was just so crowded. I decided to let things die down a little before I came back to look at the beach again. But even today, in the middle of the week, there's still quite a bit of people here. You're not allowed to go on the beach at the moment, and on that skywalk, you're not able to stand there for long periods of time. So just expect that. If you're gonna come down here and take photos or film like I am, you won't be able to stay too long on the walkway from that viewing point. However, where I am right now, you can hang out as long as you want to see the beach from this perspective. And it's not only locals that are taking selfies in front of the beach. Walking along at the main entrance, right where that walkway is, you'll see a lot of the police, or I'm not sure if they're the military police, but they're on the beach as well taking selfies. So this whole project is obviously very important to the local people here and is a very big deal, and you can see that whenever you come here in person with the locals and the authorities. This is just a very meaningful thing for local Filipinos down here, and it's just cool and cute to see the military police, I'm guessing, or army that looks to be down here with keeping social distancing, seeing them take selfies too. You can see that everyone is really into it. So there is still a bit of trash here, not quite as much as what I saw 2 weeks ago. And I had done research about what Manila Bay used to look like, and oh my gosh, like I said in my previous video, they've done a lot, and props to Filipinos of how much it's been cleaned up since then. Being here again and seeing these long buoy systems extended out, I see more of the project now, more than I saw 2 weeks ago, that I'm guessing, correct me if I'm wrong, but these buoys out here are gonna help collect more trash as they continue to clean up the bay here near the beach. So the weather has gotten a bit cloudy here. It was super sunny when I first arrived. So part of me is glad that it's not super sunny anymore because I won't get as burned, but it's a nice shade right now. That's one thing about the Philippines that I have to say I love. I love the storms and the thunderstorms. You guys here have huge storms here in the Philippines. Whoa! So that got me thinking about the beach here. A lot of you may already know that I lived in Hawaii for 6 years. I went to the University of Hawaii. Here, I'll throw up a graduation photo of me. That was me at 22 years old back in Hawaii. I used to be so dark and tan. I will get dark and tan again once they open up the beaches. But one interesting thing about Hawaii that I wanted to share with you guys today, thinking about the storms and the clouds here, is that in Hawaii, in Waikiki and Honolulu, a lot of people don't know this, but Waikiki is mostly a man-made beach. Every year or two, what they do is they dredge up sand from about 200 yards out, and they bring that sand to the shore of Waikiki to replenish it because it tends to erode over time. So looking at the beach here and knowing about the huge thunderstorms that you have here in the Philippines, which I love, made me think, will this beach be eroded or will it not be eroded? What do you guys think? Will this become an issue for the beach here because I know the heavy storms that you have here? Or is the Philippines already planning to continue to replenish the sand? This is just my experience from living in Hawaii for 6 years, that in Waikiki every year or so, usually they will have to replenish the sand because of the erosion. So I wonder if they're gonna have to do the same thing here, or what do you guys think? Have you heard people talking about that, or have you thought about that? Do you think that will be an issue here? I don't know if it'll be an issue here. Hawaii is completely different, or Waikiki is completely different than Manila and Manila Bay here. Different geography, different climate, well, similar climate. But I was just wondering that. I would love to hear from you guys what you think about that. Regardless, the beach is beautiful, and I would really be interested to come back here maybe in about 6 months or so to see the progression of the cleanup here, and also to see the beach and hopefully to lie on the beach as well. I am down here at Aristocrat restaurant, which is famous for their barbecue chicken since 1936. A subscriber had suggested that the next time I'm down at Manila Bay that I should stop and eat here, and that is exactly what I'm doing today, guys. Barbecue chicken for lunch today. The menu here at Aristocrat is quite extensive. They have their famous barbecue chicken with rice, but they also have a variety of vegetable dishes. They have hamburgers. This menu looks so good, but today I'm eating some barbecue chicken. Can I get the 3-piece chicken?
Yes.
And then I'll just get a pineapple juice.
Okay.
Oh, that's it. Most restaurants right now, anywhere in the Philippines, will have up the plastic barriers. This is actually my first time sitting down at a restaurant by myself with the plastic barrier, which is kind of funny, but makes me feel safe and makes sense. The first to arrive, guys, is the pineapple juice. Let's see. You can never go wrong with pineapple juice, especially on a really hot day. So apparently this restaurant is really famous for their barbecue chicken, and one of my subscribers here had mentioned I should come here to eat after going to the bay. So I'm here and I'm really curious about how good the chicken is here. The pineapple juice is good. Here is their famous chicken, guys. 3 big pieces. Oh yeah. They've got some rice as well, and I got some sauce to go along with it too. Alright guys, let's see about this sauce. Oh yeah. It's really hot, temperature hot, but that's good. And the sauce kind of has like a peanut butter taste to it. It tastes really good though. Look at that. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's some good chicken. I think that's the best barbecue chicken I've had here in Manila so far. Oh yeah. The chicken is really hot, like really temperature hot. I think they just took it off the grill, so I'm gonna try the rice before I eat the rest of the chicken. Check it out. Very tasty. It's a bit sweet too. I like it. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. Wow, these all look so good, guys. I should have gotten a cake here for my birthday. Oh, I think I want the brownie. Yeah. Thank you. I'm on my way back to the LRT, which is what I took this morning to get here. Well, actually, I took the MRT and then transferred to the LRT, which is the metro train system here in Manila. EDSA. During the pandemic here in Manila, they have been dividing up the seats inside the MRT and LRT trains for social distancing. The trains are also disinfected. Every time they hit a main station, they stop there for about 5 minutes. People go on and clean them up, and then new passengers get on. Here are the brownies, guys. And I'm gonna have 3 of these right now. I've got the brownies from Aristocrat. I have to say, guys, that is by far, again, the best barbecue chicken I have had here in Manila. I'm not a big sweets guy. I don't eat hardly any ice cream or candy, but when it comes to donuts, brownies, cake, pastries, that's where I'm a bit weak, and that's what I like to eat. All right, guys, let's see. Ooh, yeah. That's a good brownie. I taste a bit of cinnamon, and there's some nuts in this brownie as well, which is always good with a brownie. But this, yeah, this is good. Very good. By the way, I know I haven't been putting out videos that often. I've been trying to make a balance here with work, personal life stuff, and YouTube, and I'm starting to find a balance now. And starting this next week, I'm going to be putting out 2 videos a week. I'm going to be trying really hard to put out a video every 3 days. Thanks again for all of you that have recently joined the channel. It's been really amazing, and I'm so glad to be here in the Philippines, and it's just, everything has just been going really smoothly, and I'm hoping that things will continue to open up, and I will share as much as I can with you guys. Thanks again for watching. Remember to live every moment to the max. I'll see you guys next time.